Alright guys, this message is for my Cancers out there. I was going to do this message last night, but I got really tired and something said, just wait and do it tomorrow. And I think that's kind of part of the message here. For whoever's going to resonate with this, Cancer, cross-watcher, or reverse the message. Guys, somebody that you know, it's not been easy, okay? I don't know if this is a friend, friends with benefits, like a crush or a current partner, I don't know, an ex. This is just whoever this individual is. For those that will resonate with this, it's not been easy. Now you could be like, well, that could be anybody. No, this is different. This is different. And the reason I say that is because I think that someone here like gave you very little to nothing to truly work with, which to a degree that can be okay, depending on what someone's going through. Like maybe you guys met at a time that wasn't great for both of y'all. Maybe you were both trying to get over somebody. Maybe y'all were both in relationships, or one of you were. Whatever it is, So to a degree, I can understand it, where there at times needs to be a bit of patience, but then also it can get to a level where you feel like you're just being led on, or you're just being kind of pushed to the side, or someone's not taking you seriously, or it's just dragging on. And maybe you're wasting your time. It depends on what you both want. Maybe even refer back to the Gemini message I just put out today, because that message was about kind of like people on different timelines. Like one person's wanting this and the other person's wanting this. So what I think happened is somebody basically watched you walk out of their life, unless it's reversed. You could have watched another let them go. You could have just let them go instead of like kept them, fought for them, asked them to wait for you, like whatever it is, right? Vice versa. Somebody here decided that it was the best thing to kind of just allow someone to walk up and out of their life. But I think that the entire time they've been regretting it. I think that they wished inwardly, whether they verbalize this or not, I don't think they are. I think they're thinking, I wish that I wouldn't have done that. I wish that I wouldn't have lost you. I wish that I wouldn't have had to lose you. I wish that I could have kind of had it, like, I don't know. You know that saying, I wish that I could have had my way and also had you. And it's like, I'm sure you do, and you're not trying to be mean about it, but you get to a place where you're like almost like, fuck this, Well, I know that somebody, what they've shown you and kind of, or the lack thereof, is just very cold, like they don't care. But I think to a degree they care, because they realize your value. They realize that you were a very important person in their life. Even, it doesn't matter how long you were in their life. It doesn't even matter how you were in their life. You were in their life long enough that having met you really did something to them. It changed them. It changed their perspective on some things. It changed their heart on some things. It helped them to, like, you pricked their heart, really. You taught them something that otherwise they were in this little comfort zone, in this little bubble, and they would have been just fine staying there and dying that way. Like, they would have never challenged the status quo. They would have never challenged whatever they've believed in. They would have never done it, And you kind of waltzing into this person's life so artistically is how I'm hearing it. Like, something about you really did something to this person. I'm telling you, vice versa. Somebody coming into your life really did something to you. And hell, honestly, it could be the both of you that's really changed each other. But you get to a point where you're like, you know what, I have to just walk away. And it doesn't have to have ended badly. It doesn't have to be one of those things where it's like, you know what, fuck you and your mama. It doesn't have to be like that. I mean, maybe it was, but like, I don't think so for a lot of you. I think it's just like, I think this is best if I go my own way. And I don't know if it's because there was a distance thing. I don't really want to get into like the details of it. I think we're past that in this message. This message is more about somebody inwardly thinking, I'm still very much attracted to you, inwardly and outwardly, spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally. I still very much want our connection. I want our connection back. I don't know if I should fight for this or not, but I'm energetically sending you the energy of, yes, I still want to connect with you. I never wanted to not connect with you. I don't want our story or our road, our journey to be over yet. I am at a place where I kind of don't know what moves to make. I don't really know what options I have. I don't know what to do. Yeah, you could say I want my cake and eat it too. You could say I'm between a rock and a hard place. But also, I at least know that I do very much care about you and that you're so important to me that I don't want to lose you. And I also, though, know that I can let you go if I need to, although I really don't want to, and I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that if you were to communicate with me, I don't want to let you go. I never wanted you to walk away. I never wanted this to be this way. Also, I do know that you're very much sought after. I know that people want you. I know that you're very attractive in every single way. I know that you're sexy. I know that you have so much to offer this world, and it's not fair for me to like hoard your energy when I really don't know what I can be for you. I don't know what I can be. I don't know what I can give you. I don't know if I am ready. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can be with you romantically due to distance. I don't know if I can be with you romantically due to our age. I don't know if I can be with you romantically due to our beliefs, our religion, my family, your family, due to the fact that I'm in a relationship, due to the fact that I'm not over someone, due to the fact that, whatever. I don't really even know what you want. Like, maybe we could sit down and have a conversation. I would like to reach out to you and talk to you again. I would like us to find a way to communicate from all the noise. You hear the noise going on in the background? That's not a coincidence. I'm channeling this person right now, or I'm channeling you. It's like, if you want to, I would like to speak to you, but in person. I would like to meet up with you again, find some time to reconnect, get together, where we have a good bit of time where we're not rushing. And I want to talk about some things. I want you to know where I stand and that you are very important to me, that I do love you a lot. I feel everything for you. And I kind of want to shut out the world for a little bit. So if you're up for meeting me, I would like to do that. Maybe this is what someone's wanting to say to you or needs to say. Like, they would like these things, but are they going to suggest it? Like, hey, would you like to meet up with me, just us, with nobody else around, and we kind of talk about some things? Because I kind of want you to know what I've been thinking about, what's going on with me and where I stand. And the reason somebody wants to do this, now will they suggest this? I don't know. I think the masculine needs to step up and suggest these things and really kind of take the initiative. Otherwise, they're just kind of watching you walk away, watching you walk out of their life, and it's killing somebody, guys. It's affecting someone. Or if this is you, you've watched somebody walk away for the masculine energy, and it's affected you because you didn't want this to happen. I think it's kind of this thing, like, it's not fair for me to, like, again, hoard you. It's not fair for me to ask you to wait for me, or to ask you to, like, be my, like, side piece or my mistress when I've got my own thing going on over here, whatever someone's got going on. I know that it's not fair. I never wanted you to feel like I was using you. I never want you to feel that way. I never want you to feel that I'm not serious, or that I'm using you for your body, for your sex, for your love, whatever y'all do together. But also, like, I think it's important that maybe we need to sit down and talk without anyone around. Just you and I. Can we make this work? Can we set up this time? Can we, something like that? That's kind of the vibe here. It's just like, would it be possible to get together and have a conversation? And I feel like somebody wants to do this in person. It's not on the phone type thing. It's like face to face, eye to eye. I want to know where you stand. 1:09 on the clock. Something about 1:09, 10. Yeah, something's changing, guys. Something definitely is changing. You hear how windy it is outside? So last night I wrote down, although I don't blame you for giving up on me, I hope you stay single while I continue healing. It's like somebody here is trying to figure things out, and in the meantime, they know that it's not fair, though. They're like, I know it's not fair for me to, like, not want you to be with anyone else. Like, if you were celibate and this person has ever known that you're celibate and you're the one that's single and you're kind of doing your own thing inwardly, whether this person's verbalized this or not, they love that. And the reason they love that is because they're like, well, meanwhile, while I try to figure out what I want to do with who I'm with, if they're with somebody, or meanwhile, while I try to figure out what's going on in my life and what I should do, I like that nobody's going to be touching you. I like that I'm not having to share you with other people, and that I know you're not giving yourself out. Although if you do, I can't fault you. I can't blame you. And it's like, but maybe I want you to. You guys ever feel like that? Maybe I want you to fight for me. Maybe I want you to tell me I don't want you to be with anyone else. Maybe I want you to tell me that you only want to be with me. Maybe I want to see a little bit more from you. Because this like lackadaisical, what's lackadaisical? Because this like, oh, I don't really care. Like I'm trying to, that doesn't tell me anything. Maybe I want you to fight for me. Maybe I want you to step it up a little bit. Maybe I want you to show me the type of love like you claim you have for me, or you've been energetically sending my way, or I know how you've looked at me. Maybe I want you to treat me that way, the same way I've seen you treat somebody else. Maybe I want that same in return. And if you can't give me that, then you can say all day like, oh, I love you, I do respect you. Or is it that you just kind of like want to hoard your rubies? You know what I mean? Like, what do you actually feel for me? This is where it needs, I feel like a conversation in person could be beneficial, because otherwise this is where it's going to go. Okay, what's lackadaisical? Lackadaisical definition.
According to dictionary.com, without interest, vigor, or determination, listless, half-hearted, a lackadaisical attempt.
Lackadaisical approach. Someone's had a lackadaisical approach. It's a weird word. Someone also, something to do with the breasts here, like in somebody's boobs or breast size, because I'm seeing like lactate. Also, somebody here could be lactose intolerant, because I'm seeing like a specific type of milk, or someone here needs to throw out milk because the milk is expired, or there's this film. So some of you may check in a refrigerator in the near future and realize that the milk, especially if it's cow's milk, like 2% milk, I'm seeing in someone's refrigerator, and it's like expired. It smells like spoiled milk. Okay, so confirmation, somebody's got some spoiled milk here, or if somebody's got like a, I don't know, but I'm seeing spoiled milk in someone's refrigerator, in one of the refrigerators. Okay, something like that, in somebody's refrigerator. It's spoiled. And maybe that's a thing too. Somebody may here may feel like, I want to be spoiled. Like, there's nothing wrong with the type of spoiling. Like, I want to be spoiled. Like, you're willing to treat other people, because I've seen how you're able to treat other people. I've seen it, and you've spoiled me to a degree by, when we were connecting to each other, you were spoiling me, like showing me a lot of your love and affection. But then when I started to realize that you weren't really serious about this, or like, what were we even doing here? I got nothing from you. I got nothing. You just kind of put me on ice. You put me in the refrigerator. You put me there to just kind of rot. And you just kind of push me to the side like I don't even matter. You know what I mean? And so I'm just kind of wondering, like, what was this ever going to be? What is the point in us? Like, what was this? What is this? Some of you may feel that way, vice versa. So I feel like if somebody would just approach here because they're wanting to, they would like to have a conversation, I think that maybe then you and this person could decide from there on out, where can we take this, if anywhere, and if not, then we can end it for good, and I don't have to be sitting here wondering, and you ain't got to be sitting there wondering about me. Like, some of you just wanted somebody to fight for you. You just wanted somebody, like, don't play with me. Do you love me, or do you love your ex? Do you love me, or do you love who you're with? Like, what is this? Because you're sending the signals you're sending me, and what we're doing with each other, and how you're acting towards me. Or do you love me, or are we just friends? Like, what is this? You know what I mean? I mean, not everybody wants to be in like a serious relationship, okay? But that's okay. That's fucking okay if both people agree. But it's like, we need to talk about it. Do you want me? Do you love me? But are we just both going to decide to stay single and just kind of be friends with benefits? If so, that's fine. If two people agree with it, because I feel like there was just no, like, getting to the deep conversations here. That's not been done. Not what really needs to be talked about. The sweet feelings, and the hanging out, and the smiles, and the flirting, and the sex, or whatever y'all did, whatever love y'all got together, that was there easily. But the deep conversations and getting to like the nitty gritty, like, what the fuck are we? Where are we going with this? Let's get on the same page. That was not there. And that's why this shit has ended, or why there's been this like disconnect, and why there will continue to be a disconnect unless this person steps up. And I think the person is who I'm picking up on today, where they're kind of like, I would like to talk to you. But then again, I think they just wanted the feminine to do it. I think this masculine energy wanted the feminine to be the one to like fight for this. And it's like, I don't know what world you live in or what type of women you're used to or feminines you're used to, but I'm not going to be the one. I'll definitely reciprocate. I'll blow your fucking mind. But initially, I'm going to need you to step it up. And if you can't, then that basically tells me everything I need to know. And I think you're wonderful, but I just think that we're probably not compatible. I need someone who's going to take charge and like come after my ass and tell me what they want and throw me on the bed. Okay, that's what I'm going to need. I'm going to need someone to tell me exactly what they want and handle it like. Some of you may be thinking like you need a different type of man or you need a different type of woman. You see what I'm saying? And the only way y'all are going to know if you're truly compatible and where the fuck this was ever going to go, what was this even, is having a conversation in person with no one around, no checking on the phones, no interruptions, and, you know, not just jumping each other's bones initially and making out, but like, if y'all want to get to that, y'all can get to that. You know, you can fuck in the grass if you want, but like... It's like, you know, am I yours or am I yours? If you want me to be yours, then tell me you want me to be yours. But also tell me what this is. Do you love me or not? Like, don't fuck with my mind. Okay? All right, guys. Love you so much. Thank you for being here. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.